back to this week's episode of the Broken Kid Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Silva, and something that got me thinking recently is, what would I do if I was a superhero? What superhero would I want to be? Would I want to be Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern? Would I want to be Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool? Or would I want to be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? Or would I want to be Ryan Reynolds as Hannibal King in Blade Trinity? Or would I want to be a whiny little bitch like Tom Holland's Spider-Man? And I thought about it, and I thought, my goodness, maybe there's more to look at here. You know, we all complain. The average Joe, the average Jessica complains and bitches, goes to the bar, drinks, has a cigarette, tries substances, tries to feel better, and it doesn't work. But I was thinking, with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and I'm not convinced that Tom Holland is acting, but rather he didn't get the trailer set that he wanted, and then it went to another bigger famous actor on set of Spider-Man Homecoming. I think it went over to Robert Downey Jr., and he made more money than that boy. I shouldn't be talking about Tom Holland's bank account, because look at me. I'm over here making YouTube videos for free, practically, for what I get paid. But I'm truly convinced that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is not too different to who he is in real life. And he is lucky that he is dating a woman like Zendaya, because chances are he's pegged. He's getting pegged. We all saw that photo, the one where he has, what is it? He has his hand in her pocket while they're both holding hands. It's like, come on. You're Spider-Man. You're not the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man anymore. You're the always complaining bitchy Spider Boy who wears leotards and shit. And here's my other problem. First of all, my problem with the whole movie, with all the movies, they're all horrible. All the movies are horrible. He complains in all of them. He's a baby. He's a whiner. And my problem starts. There's a few problems. First of all, you have a suit, and you don't have that Tobey Maguire shitty suit. And I'm talking about technology-wise, because it's a great suit. And I like Andrew Garfield too. I mean, first of all, Andrew Garfield was there's a lot of debate if he killed his girlfriend because of the whiplash that occurred because he slingshotted her, or because he wasn't able to catch her quick enough. But the thing with him is, in those movies, the Tobey Maguire ones and the Andrew Garfield ones, at least they keep the tone pretty serious for most of there's not really a whole lot of comedy. And with Andrew Garfield, I mean, whether he killed his own girlfriend or whether he just couldn't save her in time, those two options, it doesn't really matter, because guess what? He goes on to get old. He may feel pain. He goes on to it. He goes through it, but he doesn't bitch about it as much. No, you never hear him bitch. He cries about it, but you know what he does? He does something noble. He does what Spider-Man should do. That's why I think when they went from Spider-Man No Way Home, which I think the next movie that they make after whatever the brand new day or whatever the hell it's called, there's got to be a Spider-Man, no more bullshit. And then they completely recast him with somebody new. I just want to see a movie where they completely recast Tom Holland. Yet they do it. They just pull. I want to see where Marvel just stabs this guy in the back, this poor teenager this poor young man, whatever, who is now sober and has to go and boast about it. It's like, fuck you. What about the rest of us who aren't? Does that make us lesser? And plus, you make overpriced non-beer alcoholic beverages. Like it's supposed to taste like a beer, but it has no alcohol. So now it's like vegan beer, And second of all, here's the thing. I want to see this. I want to see where Marvel just stabs this guy in the back and they completely just recast him, or they just pull a Mark Ruffalo and nobody addresses it. When they recasted Mark Ruffalo from Hulk or from Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo to be the Hulk, people were a little disappointed, but then they set to it. And I know they made like 3 movies or however many. It's not too late. Please, Marvel, if you're watching this, I know Kevin Feige, I know you're probably getting pegged by Harvey Weinstein's assistant, who's a boy. Please just recast him. And my other issue with this is that here's the other issue. The suit. He has a suit. Going back to the suit thing, it's not just any suit. It's not the suit that Andrew Garfield had. It's not the suit that Tobey Maguire had, which I think both suits were cool. His suit, your suit is like you're like Inspector Gadget times 100. Tony Stark made this for you. Now you mean to tell me you're gonna be sad? Because I know if I had a suit like that, I'd be picking up bitches left and right. Shit, I'd be a pussy hound. I would not be apologizing. I'd be your friendly neighborhood man whore. That's what I would be. In fact, I'm sure people would die more because of me because I'd be more interested in getting some pum than I ever would be saving some of these idiots. Like especially New York. New Yorkers aren't that nice. Yeah, I've been to New York and they'll throw a donut at you just for wearing like the wrong baseball cap, you know, because they don't like that team. But come on, you have the coolest suit, and then now you go from having a cool suit to getting an even cooler suit, the Iron Spider. Now, I don't if look, you may be sad because your friends didn't go to college. You shouldn't mope about that because first of all, really like even Doctor Strange said you should have gone to like the administrative office and begged them. Second of all, that suit like like that suit is amazing. If I had that suit, I wouldn't. First of all, I'd never take it off. It'd probably smell like shit. And second of all, I'd probably be picking up bitches left and right because of that suit. Especially with the Iron Spider one. Holy crap! I mean, you got 4 extra arms. You mean to tell me that they can't pick up 4? Like each arm can pick up a woman. So that'd be like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think no. I think it only has 4 total. So you can pick up 4. One here, and then you can swing with this arm, and then with the other one you can hold Zendaya, that frumpy looking little virgin that for some reason I don't understand what they did to her. She's a very beautiful girl, but in those movies they were like, nah, we got to make Tom Holland look like he has bad taste in women. Which the other thing that's unrealistic is this. He's first of all, it's hard for me to look at Tom Holland as a nerd virgin or whatever they want to call him because we all see how he gets treated in public by women, and then we have to just be like, oh, now he's playing a boyish nerd where girls don't like him. You really expect me to walk into that movie and be like, that Tom Holland is ugly, and no girls want to talk to him? None. Look, I understand maybe he's a nerd, but Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Listen to me. You got to put the Legos away. Don't bring a bitch over and say, we're going to build a Lego Death Star, because that's going to be the death of that interaction. Boom. It's going to be another cat. Like, just like those Death Stars explode, that relationship will explode. So yeah, that's my issue with him. I was thinking about it. You can't be this Spider-Man. Even Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, who lost his powers, who lost his uncle, who lost he had to kill the Green Goblin, well, inadvertently, and now his best friend hates him, and then his best friend becomes a Green Goblin, and then he ends up getting him killed, kind of, by getting him to sacrifice, well, he sacrificed himself for Toby, but, like, we know that Spider-Man is more on the younger side, like, that he's one of the younger heroes, but it don't mean you gotta make him a baby, Marvel.